making the transition. It's what I'm thinking about now. Is like as great as it is seeing you guys and talking with you, we're back on screens again. It's not the same as the conference. This isn't good. Cameron talked about how everyone was just the same in person. I really picked up on how uncannily different people were just in three dimensions and huggable. I can't hug you right now.
Cormac, you are a
Uh,
really good hugger. Just
oh,
wanted to say.
thank you, thank you. Um, getting back into the grind of things, I've been reeling all week, trying to be productive again. It's hard, and then how to build on the relationships that were formed from people I first met, and it's something I'm working on, and I'm wondering what your guys' insight is into that.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way. It's hard, making these new friendships and then realizing it's probably going to be a while before we actually see each other in person. I know some of you are a little closer to me. Cormac's a few hours from me, so definitely possible to see him. But some of you are in, the UK or in Canada or on the other side of the country, like Derek. And
Mhm.
it's awesome building these new relationships and starting, new in real life friendships. But then knowing that it's going to be quite a bit of time before you actually get to share space again, it's quite difficult. And yeah, like Cormac said, these digital mediums are a bit of a band-aid, but there's certainly no replacement for actually getting to be with people, to hug them, to shake their hand, to speak with them. So in one sense it's a little bittersweet going and meeting up with each other, but then having to leave one another again, it's quite painful actually.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people at this stage, the challenge is more to share it with others and find ways for this to help others, more so than us understanding it more. I think lots of us get it at this stage, and there's always more you can learn, but we get diminishing returns, of course. And at a certain point, the challenge is more how to share what we have with others, more so than growing ourselves. And I see us all as like working on this in parallel. And there's some of this we do online, like we can write articles and talk to each other and do research and so on. But I think a lot of it is we have to all like run our local experiments and attempts at sharing and helping people grow together. So I think a lot of the interactions we will have over the last 2 years online are going to be about how does this land in practice in your community? Is there stuff I can learn from that to help with my community and vice versa? So I feel like we're just getting back to work in a way. Like the summit was a great social event for us, something we loved and getting back together. But I feel like we have to get back to real life and work.
Stop crying. It won't do any good. And anyway, you have a lot of work to do starting right now.
It's the gift of tears. The tears for me are often they're like a pointer to like, okay, you're in a true spot.
My title is Redeeming Work on techne, which is the Greek word for art, skill, craft, so at the root of work, on techne as an encounter between God, man, and the world.